Hey, here we go.
Pop it off, Willie.
We here at 734 Brewery, Depot Town, Ypsilanti, Michigan, home of Lynwood and Willie and Cherisa. We have Cherisa in the building tonight.
Hey everyone, how are you? I'm sitting between two masterminds.
We're trying to put it together.
We appreciate it. She's been difficult so far, but we gonna get her together.
Hey, can I take a small shout out real quick before we start?
Yes.
Because right now my family is going through a lot. My mother-in-law had passed away. Her name is Denise Walls. So I definitely want to give a shout out to my family, give my condolences to every family member of hers, and just really wanted to take a small moment of silence just to give her the respect that's due, because it was really hard for me to come in here today, but I mustered up enough courage to get in here and to do the job that I was presented to do. So I just want to take a small moment of silence. All right, thank you. So I appreciate that y'all giving me the opportunity to do such.
Absolutely. Walls family, we love y'all, man. Y'all know that.
Sending
Keep
my
your heads
condolences
up.
to the
Definitely
Walls.
sending our condolences and our prayers.
Thank you.
I would also like to, this one hurt a little bit. I'd like to give a special shout out to a guy who introduced me and Lynwood into being entrepreneurs, who was very, very, very motivational and informational for both of us. A lot of you know him. He did taxes for most. His name is Gerald Evans. He passed unexpectedly, and we'd like to obviously give a moment of silence for him as well. All right, cool. Let's jump this off. It's only right that we let the ladies go first.
Okay, well, today we are going to talk about...
How you introduce yourself.
I am
You know, she got her fresh new haircut.
Don't do it like that. No, we ain't gonna do it like that right now.
Oh, my bad.
Wait a minute. Wait. Don't do it like that right now.
Okay, I apologize.
Introduce yourself, introduce your business. Let us know who you are and what you do.
Right. I am Cherisa Allen. I am the owner, CEO of Do You See What I See? I serve women ages 25 and older. I help them declutter their lives by taking them from stagnation to activation.
I like it. That's a nice
Explain that a little
phrase.
bit more in detail. That might have went over some people's head.
It probably did. So I work with women who are just stuck, who are procrastinating, stuck, trying to find their way in their world, in their work, in their home. And they come to me and I get them moving. I get them activated. They call me the activator, and that's actually what I do. I activate them. I get their juices flowing and get ideals rolling in their heads so they can get back. If it's nothing but get up and get out the bed, if it's get that promotion, if it's just applying for a job, getting back in school, or being the best mother, wife, friend, sister, daughter that they need to be. So that's what I do.
Nice.
Much needed.
That's much needed in the community, for sure. So the activator.
The activator.
Who came up with the name?
You know, Leah came up. Leah Chapman. I'm going to give her a shout out. Leah Chapman came up. We were talking about what I was doing, what I do, the work that I do. And I really go by Cherisa G. Cherisa G, the activator.
I like it.
My business is Do You See What I See? And most of the time, we cannot see our greatness. It's hard for us to see what the good that we have. It's hard for us to see all the gifts and skills we have. And so that's really what I do. I just look at you and I be like, Lynwood, you got it going on. Come see me.
I like it.
Okay.
It is hard to see, yourself in a positive light, especially when you're going through your everyday struggles, your everyday movement, and then somebody on the outside, not even a family member, but just somebody that's random on the outside say, hey, I like what you do. You do this, you do that, you do it positively. And so to get that inspiration, that's dope. I like it.
That is dope, because like 95 to 99.9% of us always want that assurance. Like we look for someone that, you know what I'm saying, verify what we're doing. You
to
know
validate
what I mean?
validate who we are, validate what we're doing, validating that our living is not in vain, and so that's what I do. I move them, I get them unstuck, I move them from that stagnant place, and so
a little push.
A little push
Can go a long way too. Because I know, rest in peace, Gerald. He was a push for us. He will always give us a word of motivation to push us to keep going, to try to do better, to reach for the next goal. And sometimes that push comes from people you don't know. 'Cause a lot of times, family members or long life friends, they don't give you that push because they're used to just seeing you doing what you do, and it's expected of you. But then somebody on the outside come in and say, you know what? You're doing great, but let me get you to even better. Let me push you to that next level because there's greatness ahead of you. So let me continue to motivate you and push you to that next level. So I like that, the activator.
And I like when you talk about Lynwood and when you guys talk about people from the outside, like your friend Gerald. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I love, and she's not going to expect this, but I appreciate Taryn. Me and Taryn, we met a few years ago, but in this past year during the pandemic, we've become closer, and she always is connecting me, making sure I'm connected to those who are on the move, those who are elevating, and I love it because that says that she sees something in me, and she believes whatever I have is going to help whoever she's connecting me with.
Let's call her the connector.
We'll call her the connector, yeah. Taryn the connector.
The connector.
The connector. Now,
the
you like that? The connector.
I need my shout out too when she go to her next level. Because she does the same thing for us. Actually, we here at 734 Brewery, because Taryn connected us with this business here, and it's a nice spot, and so we appreciate her. Me and Taryn, we go back to the school district. Me and you as well too.
Yes.
She's
in the community,
heavily active in the community.
Yes.
Her and Travis, they got a great business going, and it has been going for the last 15 to 20 years. So they've been doing some great things in the community.
So I appreciate that, and this is where I met Mook. Willie Mook Johnson. I have seen your face, I've seen you, and look at him, he's smiling. How you meet somebody and you only know him 2 weeks and they already all up in your face talking about my blonde hair? It took 3 lifts to get
I was giving you nothing but compliments.
I thought that was platinum.
Yeah. It's platinum. It is. Okay. It's platinum. That's right. Mook got me on my
She went and got the number 12.
No, it was 3 lifts. It was about the number 15 or something.
Okay.
Got the number 12. That costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Platinum costs money.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let them know, Lynwood.
Yeah.
Because the 13 came with the bras and match.
Don't disrespect her by saying gold. That's platinum.
I apologize. That's platinum.
Thank you, Mook.
And I wanted to say this, too. The reason this has been so heavy on my heart, because Gerald was me and Lynwood's biggest supporter, right? Like, he gave us the information to become who we are today, and he would always say, like, you know, we took it to another level and we got it. Like, we got the juice. We ready to roll, and it just kept us pushing and kept us pushing. So I was just my guy, man.
Yeah,
I was my guy. Like, I seen him 2 days prior to him passing, so it really just hit us hard. You know?
We all need a little bit of motivation. We all need somebody to push us, somebody to see our greatness, because just as you say, Gerald was definitely one of our motivators. I have to sit here and say that my mother-in-law supported every single thing that me and my family have done. It don't matter if it was I was receiving a certificate. She was coming. She was getting dialed up because she always stayed dialed up. She was getting dialed up. She was coming in. You would smell her angel perfume from a mile away because she smelled good all the time. But she was supporting. So you need supporters, you need motivators, you need activators, you need connectors. We need all of those people to come in place. You need them, because guess what? That makes you a whole. So when you get all of those people to be present in your life, that makes you be able to achieve the greatness that's ahead of you.
Absolutely, and this is a shout out to the women as well. It's crazy because we've had this conversation before, but somebody else brought it to my attention today, and somebody else brought it to my attention a few days ago. Ladies, it is a good idea to sometimes just let your man know that he's appreciated, right? Just give him his flowers sometime, because you know, we obviously don't know what women go through and women don't know what men go through, but we would do any and everything we can for our family, no matter what the risk is, right? As long as everybody is good. But sometimes we just want to come home, or sometimes we just want to hear that, you know, like, I appreciate you. Like, that goes a long way for men.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll start it right now. Lynwood Powell, I appreciate you. I appreciate the work you're doing in the community. I appreciate the work you're doing with Ypsilanti Community Schools. I appreciate you putting yourself out here to show those that come behind us that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
That feels good. I would accept that, because sometimes in our psyche, we know why we're doing it, right?
Yes.
And we get up every day and we continue to do the great work that we do. But sometimes we fell short on realizing like that somebody else is gaining some information from you, somebody gaining some knowledge, or you're empowering somebody. And just us sitting here right now, I'm pretty sure somebody's going to see this and they're going to be empowered by it. So I appreciate you as well.
And Willie, Mook, I'm going to call you Mook. Everybody call you Mook. Because if not, I'm going to call you your whole Facebook name, Willie Mook Johnson.
You know what I call him? Let me tell you what I call him real quick. I'll wait. I'm going to wait.
Let me say.
Go ahead, Wood.
Let me
Go get it out, man. Go get it out.
Let me tell you what I call him.
I like to see him smile. Go ahead.
Yeah, I need a good laugh today, too.
Go ahead.
I call him T-Rex. Let me tell you why I call him T-Rex. He's like a dinosaur. Look at him. He got short arms. He got short arms, and he has his face is aggressive.
Lynwood, don't do that.
Okay, all right.
Because you know
but
I'm
he was talking about your hair, so I had your back.
You did have my back.
Yeah.
But I mean, he said it
T-Rex.
was a compliment. I'm not going to say T-Rex. I'll say that off the air. Okay, after the broadcast. Okay, Mook, I appreciate you too. I appreciate you for stepping out on faith, allowing Gerald to motivate you, encourage you to do something that you hadn't done, and then leading the way, paving the way for the younger men that are coming behind you, and standing in your truth and following through, because bad credit really is childish.
It's so childish.
Oh, it's so childish. But flowers to my family, though, because it does take a support system.
Yes, it does.
It takes a support system to allow us to be able to do what we are doing, to believe in us and allow us to continue to push and do what we're doing. And I also wanted to say this. Who would have ever known guys like me and Lynwood to come from the streets of Ypsilanti to being on a red carpet event with Floyd Mayweather and Michael Vick.
And they didn't invite
and people
me.
like that.
Man, it's been such a long week. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I didn't forgot. It's been
That
a
was
long
just
week
last
for me.
week,
I
right?
know.
Was that
Yeah.
last
That was
week?
last week. Dang, it's
Yeah.
been a long week, man. So, but thank God, number one, but also the connection that Willie has made in his strive to being great. He has made connection with people. Shout out to CSE, a great business that has connected athletes. It's called Celebrity Sports Entertainment. I'm sorry, Celebrity Sports Entertainment. They doing great things, and there's a lot of things to come. So keep your ear out for CSE. But that red carpet event was amazing.
It was unbelievable.
Man, did you see my walk down?
Oh, man.
Everybody saw that.
They seen it?
Huh?
You put it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I want the whole world to see it.
We're going to put it on there again because you act like you ain't like it.
You put it on Facebook. When he asked
Wait.
everybody to see it,
Did you like the walk down?
I saw him.
Did you like it?
I saw the slow motion.
And it's his birthday. Shout out to
And it was his
Lynwood. Happy birthday. Happy
Appreciate
belated
that.
birthday,
Happy
man.
belated birthday.
Yeah, just tell me a little bit more about that walk down.
Boy, these men love to be patted on their back.
You ain't hear Mook say, tell you appreciate me.
I don't know if they
Tell
got
me
the
you
right woman
appreciate
sitting
me.
up here.
Tell me how good. My wife do tell me she appreciate me, and she tell me how good I look. So I really don't need it from nobody else. But however, go ahead and tell me about the walk
However,
down.
he's waiting for Cherisa G to tell him.
Okay.
Okay, Lynwood, I saw that walk. It was a slow walk. Oh, man, you was in stride.
Man, somebody posted on it. They said, "So you mean to tell me you went and got modeling classes to do a walk down?" I said that was a one take. You know?
It was a one take.
It was a one take. Where we at? You know
It
what
was
I'm
good.
saying?
It was good. And actually, when I figured out what was going on, because your walk down came way before Mook put the picture of Mayweather.
Oh,
up
Mayweather,
there.
yeah.
So I got a little confused. So I thought you were modeling too. I really
Did you?
did.
Oh,
I
man.
thought you were
Thank you.
practicing.
And I'm going to give a
appreciate
shout
that.
out to TMT, the money
TMT
team. Happy
came
belated
through.
birthday, P. Real and Michael Mack.
Yeah.
They came through.
Floyd, my guy. You know,
Willie Mook
He's a
got-
nice guy. Is he a nice guy?
Floyd is a very, very, very nice guy and a very intelligent businessman. Please don't believe what you see or what you hear.
Absolutely.
Get a chance to converse with him. He is a
You didn't
amazing
invite me, Mo.
individual.
You didn't invite me to the red carpet.
I didn't want you to pass out when you seen him. That's why I didn't invite you.
Oh, I ain't never seen no fine man. Okay. Well, we'll put that in the back.
You know, Floyd got him too.
Yeah.
Floyd got him.
You know,
you might be.
She liked the chocolate on the
Put her on the
field.
roster.
Yeah.
Why am I sitting here with these two men?
Though. Floyd, good peoples, man.
Okay.
It was a great event.
I got to meet Michael Vick. Hey,
Michael
listen.
Vick.
Did you?
To me, that's the greatest athlete of all time. You haven't. I
put mine on my story, but I ain't posted.
Yeah, you gotta post
my
Post that
picture.
picture.
You gotta post it, man. Michael Vick is an amazing individual. He made a mistake a long time ago, but that is in the past because of all the great things that he is doing right now in the community.
Absolutely.
He's doing for nonprofits. That guy is amazing, man. Way to bounce back, Vic.
Yeah, way to bounce back. I was Team Vic back then.
Everybody was Team Vic, right?
Everybody was
I was
Team Vic.
Yeah.
Vic was the
we all make
joystick.
mistakes.
Yeah, he was a human joystick. He was a human joystick.
But we all make mistakes, and that's the thing. We all make mistakes, and everybody has to remember that. We all make mistakes. We are human. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do, and be careful how you look at people. Because you could be in them same shoes at any given time. People are mean. People are mean, seriously.
And it's crazy because people are mean, but when you're doing your own thing and you staying focused on whatever it is you got to do, sometimes you don't even see them. Like, I don't see negativity.
The haters, as they call them.
I don't got no haters. Like, I don't
pay
haters.
attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of veered off because if you think about it, like, nobody's perfect, so who am I to judge somebody else when I'm not all the way perfect?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like that's how I always look at it.
We all are here to learn.
That's
what
it.
it is. We all are here to learn, and that's why I'm sitting between these two men because I have been procrastinating. Well, my credit score has gone up. Experian is looking good. But it's some things I know I need to do on my credit report, and I have been procrastinating. So I think it was probably Saturday whenever I decided to fill out the form. And Lynwood did call me. Now there I go procrastinating again because I haven't called back.
But we're here though. And guess what?
Now you the activator. How you gonna be?
Sometimes the activator need to be activated.
Ooh,
don't they?
Baby.
Hey, that's what it is, right?
That's
the activator need to be activated.
However,
there you go.
We gonna activate you. We gonna walk you through the process. Whatever it is that we can do to assist you, we gonna do it. So it's already done.
Okay.
So let's talk about even with like some of the people that you serve in the community, the women.
Okay,
we can assist them as well. So let's figure
And
out.
what I do is, let me make sure you know this. That I connect. Well, that's Terrence. She the connector. Okay. So I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna stay in the activator role.
Okay.
But when I activate, I give a shout out to every woman, every business owner. I ain't even gonna say woman. Every business owner that I know in the community. I really give a shout out and move people around to get what they need.
Nice.
To get what they need.
No, that's good. Making connections. That's your title though in general, right? You community activist. You do all of these things for your business. You do them for the school district, and you have been doing. You do it for your church. You've been doing these great things in the community for a long time. And your family got a long lineage in Ypsilanti that has done a lot of great things for the city. So don't let that go unnoticed as well. So it's in your blood.
It is. Now, you know what? It really is in my blood, and I do appreciate that. It really is in my blood. And when I really finally let go and just decided to go out and step out on faith and do what I love to do, and that is pouring into others, because much as I pour in, I get all of that back. Like being in this right here with you guys, I love it. We talk mess to each other.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna do that. That's just how we did. Although you check Mook out though. He saw me and you talking mess, and he just threw himself in the.
But that's what he do.
He threw himself in the
Let me
mix.
tell you one thing about. Let me tell you about Willie Mook Johnson.
Willie Mook.
Mook is a motivator. He inspire a lot of people. He has a heart of gold. Honestly, for real. So anybody that do know Mook, he got a heart of gold, and he'll do any and everything for anybody that he can touch. If you close enough to touch him, he'll pour into you. He'll give it to you, whatever it is. And like I said, he invited me out to the CSE event. out of the kindness of his heart. Obviously, I'm his business partner, but he ain't have to invite me because that's a whole nother element. But when we went there, we made connections. We got some great things that's coming up here in the future. With we're gonna just touch base on the BCIC Academy that we have coming, that we're gonna be pouring into young people, giving them some inspiration and helping them build credit. So that's here to come in the future. But we made some connections and we done some great things at that event, and we just want to do these type of mixers to provide opportunities for other people to come in, to network, and to figure out whatever that lane is that they have going to inspire them to do bigger and better things.
So if you out there, come on down. You still have time. We're going to be here at about 7:30 or so. Come on down and join us. Bring your business cards, bring your flyers, whatever you have, and network. This is an opportunity to network, and I am happy that this is going on. It gives us a chance to meet people and see people face to face.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna be doing it monthly too, right? We're gonna be doing it every third Thursday of the month. I think that's what we plan to do, every third Thursday of the month.
Okay, every third Thursday.
Yeah. So in the future, if you can't make it today, definitely make it out to the next one. If not, the next one after that, because we're gonna continue to do this.
Okay, so they'll be out here the third Thursday of every month.
Absolutely, man. And Bad Creditors Childish is on the move, as Lynwood said. We about to do some big things in the community. We got a backpack drive coming up, a hoodie drive.
The hoodie
coming up soon. We know kids don't wear coats no more. Lynwood had to tell me that kids don't wear coats no more. We can't do a coat
So since we were doing shout outs, I gotta give a shout out to my homegirl Carla. She the one that actually came up with the idea for the hoodie drive, because we worked together at the school. And she was like, kids don't wear coats no more. They wear hoodies.
Yeah, they do.
And she's like, you need to do a hoodie drive. I said, I'm doing it. So shout out to Carla. So we definitely going to do this hoodie drive here the next month.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. We care a lot about the kids. We got some things in motion that we'll be announcing soon.
And also the Ypsilanti Community District, we doing they got a backpack drive that we donate to. So if anybody want to make donations to YCS backpack drive, please do so. You can actually drop donations off at the administration building for YCS, and we are looking for donations.
Okay. Well, I am gonna just change hats. I am also the president and founder of Women and Men Working for Change. And so October 2nd, we are doing our 5th annual Domestic Violence 5K walk and run at Perry School. And so I am looking for Bad Creditors Childish to come on out and do them 3 miles with us.
That's easy.
Well, with them, because I run things.
We work out that Hungry Hustle Fitness.
Yeah, right. Shout out to Nate.
Okay.
That's nothing.
Okay, there they go. There go that man, that testosterone.
That's it. Just a 5K. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
7 or 10K.
October 2nd, show your face. That's what I want. October 2nd. We are starting our registration.
Matter of fact, hold on. October 2nd, let me check my calendar real quick.
October 2nd, my son has a collegiate football game. So
you know what?
I'm not going to be able to make
I'm going to be busy on October 2nd.
It's at 9 o'clock in the morning. They don't play that early.
They play at 12, and we got to drive all the way out to Saginaw. We got a tailgate.
Okay, you'll be home by.
I'm gonna come and run I'm running mine. I'm gonna just get up out. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna just keep running all the way to the crib.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come a day before and just give you what I got. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that 5K.
Can we just donate?
Yeah.
Let me donate. Donate a couple
Bad
dollars.
credit is childish. Bad credit is childish.
Bad credit is childish.
Bad credit is childish, and not working out is childish, right? We gotta stay healthy.
I ain't gonna say stagnation is childish, but however, procrastination is childish.
Stagnation keep you stuck though. Stagnation keep you in that place. Remember, we talked about it started with comparing ourselves, and then how we go into competing, that silent competition, and then we start second guessing ourselves, and then we just stay stuck, stagnant.
Right.
And that's usually what happens with.
But is it a cause for stagnation? Is it something there like
that fear?
That fear.
Sometimes it's that fear of. See, people always think it's fear of failure, but many times it's fear of success, because then you have to be responsible. You have to be consistent. You have to have clarity.
Right.
You got to always be on, and so. That is scary. That's scary because your first time out, just think about those artists that make that one song and then they don't realize they about to just leap into the world and be in the spotlight forever. Right. But they took that step. But seriously, stagnation is usually about the fear of succeeding. Sometimes we think it's fear of failure, but failure is really the process. It's a process because I hope that you would agree that there are some things that you didn't get right in your business.
Right. You're right.
You made some mistakes. You slipped up. You didn't do something right. You realized that, I need to get back with people within 24 hours, not 48, or I need to have this, And so it's all about learning.
I can attest to that. I know me and Willie definitely could attest to that because even with this podcast, you wouldn't believe it. We had this podcast equipment and setup for like a year.
Yeah.
And we was just like, man, like, do we do it? Like, how is it gonna come off? Are we gonna be good at it? Are we gonna be nervous? But I think we have fear of success because I don't care if we make $1 off of this or not. At this point, we're successful because we've done it.
We did it.
And we're doing it.
And we educating the community. I like to give a big shout out to our podcast guy, Benjamin. I like to call him All About the Benjamins. Hey,
Ben
last
to
name
win.
start with an A.
Benjamin, that's
You got to
him
throw
over
the
there.
A.
Ben
in there,
to
you know what I
win.
mean? Ben to
Benjamin,
win.
all about the Benjamins.
Yeah.
All about the
And that's what we
Benjamins.
missed. That was a missing piece too. So Ben came in and he filled in the void that we needed. So I definitely appreciate Ben for coming in.
He made us
assisting
comfortable,
us.
comfortable behind the
comfortable.
microphone, for
Yes,
sure.
I so appreciate it.
Okay,
But
he
yeah,
made me comfortable too after he moved it all up out my face and my mouth.
all right, on that note, so procrastination and stagnation is childish.
It is.
Bad credit is childish. So if you procrastinate, if you stagnant with your credit and you ain't trying to do nothing about it, you are so childish. And guess what?
Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Hit the
You're
website,
childish.
www.badcreditischildish. Set up a consultation. Don't buy it. You can buy a shirt, but buy a shirt after you done got your credit together. Because some people can buy a shirt and walk around proudly with the shirt on, like bad credit is childish. But guess what? We know.
Yeah.
But that might be the starting point, though. See, Lynwood, that might be the starting point. Let them be who they are because
You know what?
sometimes
You're right.
you need to
You're
have
right.
it on
I take that
to
back.
see it.
You're
Remember
right.
when you
'Cause that
say,
might
do
be the
you see
first
what I
thing.
see?
That might be the first
There
step.
you
That might be
go.
that first
There you
step.
go. There you
Because if you
go.
look in the mirror and you see a shirt on, it might just trigger something and be like, you know what? Let me make that call. Let me research, or let me look at my credit score, or let me pay that bill on time, whatever it is. So you might be right.
I think a big problem with that is a lot of people don't know how to approach someone with their credit issues because they may not even know any type of financial literacy terms, right? And if that's the case, we have products where you can teach yourself financial literacy cards. You know what I mean? You can obviously teach yourself at least how to hold a conversation about credit. We are here to help. You know, like Lynwood and them said, you cannot be afraid to jump off the porch.
Don't be afraid.
You cannot be afraid to jump off the porch. We all had to take a leap of faith, and until you try it, you'll never know.
And that's what you need to do. And for those of you who are not, who just need to get activated, those of you who need to move from stagnation to activation, come see me. Let me disturb your peace and disrupt your complacency and get you to moving, get you to another step in life. Every day we get a chance to refresh. Hit that refresh button. We get a chance to revise our plans. Never changing the goal, but revising those plans and reimagining ourselves in a much better place than we are right now. So if you got me, do you see what I see? Cherisa G the Activator. You have Mook. You have Lynwood. Bad credit is childish. You on the winning team.
So
you're on the winning team.
Where can they find your information?
They can find my information at www.cherisag.com. That's www.cherisag.com.
Nice.
Or you can always reach me at 734-221-3948.
Ain't your personal number, is it?
Oh, that's not my personal.
Okay, somebody might be calling you. They might like what they see. They say, ooh.
They want to get platinum.
Okay,
They want to get platinum.
I want to know what she got the platinum
somebody
at.
that's out there that know that bad credit is childish.
Hey, but look, when we say bad credit is childish, not always reiterate this. We're not saying this to embarrass anybody or to keep you from coming in to see us, because guess what? And I will say this, probably 5 out of the 10 people that come to see us, their credit isn't bad. They just don't know about credit, and they just don't know how to build their credit or how to maintain it. A lot of people that come see us, they're 2 steps away from having great credit, and that's what we do. If it's a collection, if it's a late payment, or if it's something that, a derogatory mark that's on your report, we'll assist you with getting that off. And then from there, we're going to build your credit up, and we're going to show you step by step what to do and how to do it. So that's the thing. Don't take this bad credit as Childish as something that we're trying to embarrass you or we're trying to make you feel less than. We just trying to wake you up, get you to make that first step by setting up that consultation, or even researching and getting these financial literacy flashcards to kind of figure out what is credit and how can I maintain it. So that's what we're doing. We're not trying to embarrass anybody. So if I said something wrong about the t-shirts, I apologize, because I didn't mean it like that. But buy the t-shirts if that's what it's going to do to motivate you. Get the flashcards, get the statement date planner, hit the website, whatever it is. Call us, make us set up a consultation, do whatever it is you need to do to get you to that next level in life. Because guess what? It's a lot of life out here to live, and a lot of us haven't been fortunate enough to know that. So that's why you may need an activator to tell you that it's a lot of life out here. It's property to own, it's cars to own, it's things to achieve, and you can do it as long as you have the motivation and the support team to tell you. And that's what we're here for. We're a support team. Me and Willie actually probably got a 5-star rating because we're personable, and we actually assist you. We hold your hand, and you call us, you text us, even though sometimes we get texts late at night and phone calls late at night. But however, we are there and we're personable to make you feel comfortable to come to us, and we walk you through the steps.
Absolutely, man. And we got somebody in here saying, where's the merch at? One more time, the website is badcreditorschildish.com. You can find your t-shirts, your hoodies, and many more on that website. Now, I got a question for you.
Okay, come on.
I've been asking this question a lot. Would you date someone who had bad credit?
What score would be bad
Well,
credit?
I don't want not in the cougar stage. I mean, like someone 30 and older.
Me and Mook are not going to get along. Me and Mook are not going to get along.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
He keep messing with me.
Don't even answer the question.
He keep messing with me.
Would you date somebody 30 and older with bad credit?
Okay, let me say this, Mook. My daughters are 35, so I'm not doing 30, 35.
I thought you was like 38, 39. I was giving you.
He cleaned that up good, boy.
He cleaned that up real good. He cleaned that up real good. He cleaned that up real good.
Johnson. What's his Facebook name?
Willie Mook Johnson.
Okay.
Willie Mook. So I would say I would date somebody. I've dated someone with bad credit, but I believe in the concept teamwork makes the dream work. And so I believe that when two come together and we are aligned and we're doing what we're supposed to do, he ain't gonna have bad credit for long because he hanging out with me, the activator.
Like that. Okay. I like that.
And you gonna connect him with us.
And I'm connecting him with you.
Because you connected with us.
And I'm connected with you.
And you got connected by the connector.
By the connector. See what I'm saying? The connector, the activator, the motivator, the connector. We live in this life. We get it every day to live. People say you only get.
Hit a rap.
We live every day. We live every day. We have one life that we live every day, and I'm making it count. Life is too short. So, you know what, Mook? I just believe in teamwork. I don't need no man to make no $90,000. They got problems too. I need you to be on my level, in alignment, ready to move to the next level.
I respect that.
So.
But they got to be motivated, and they have to be willing to learn and willing to change.
Oh, definitely.
And that's what anybody in life. You got to be willing to learn and willing to change.
Sitting down. I respect your hustle. If you out there making things happen,
you got to get up and go.
Yes, you got to get up and go. So I respect that. So I'm that rare woman. I don't do traditional roles because if I feel like I want to get up and cut the grass, that's what I want to do. And so I'm just different. I'm a rare breed.
That's cool.
But thank you for asking that. Thank you for that
great question.
That was a great question.
I always wanted to ask. We rarely have women on the show, so I always wanted to ask that question.
Oh, I'm breaking this. They rarely have women on the show. Here I am.
It's just been me and him. Really well.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
And I know we about to get out of here soon. Yes. But I just had a question for everybody at home. I've asked this question on Facebook. And this is dear to me because I do believe in uplifting the future generations to come, right? We are presenting a program we're presenting a program that is as cheap as $30 a month that can pretty much guarantee your 17 to 18-year-old a 700 credit score starting off at the age of 18 if you follow the steps that's provided on the platform. We are presenting this soon. It is specifically for young children, student athletes. We found a major gap within the educational system, and this is some things that, Lynwood works with kids, and he's highly valued in the community, and this is something for us that we want to give back. Like, we understand the reasoning behind them not actually teaching financial literacy in schools because they make a lot of money off of people making mistakes, right? But if we can change that, if Bad Credit is Childish can create something to actually change that, how many of you would want that for your child, your nephew, your sibling, whomever it will be?
I think the answer should be overwhelmingly yes.
Yes.
Because guess what? We out here buying Yeezys, we buying Jordans,
Yes.
we buying Gucci belts, we doing all of these things that don't make no sense for someone's future, for a young person's future. So, we can have the Gucci belts and the Gucci hats and all of this right now in the present. It feel good, but guess what? If you can do that, you can pour into their future.
You sure can. And I would say this. I think about growing up, and I know, I'm just saying, we weren't taught about credit. We weren't taught about numbers. And one of y'all said something to me about my math is off. And I'm like, it really is. Like, I'm just saying, I just slid through. I slid through high school math, and I wanted to be a psychiatrist, and I got to Eastern, and they told me I had to take math class, and I said, well, I'll be a social worker. Is that math? And they were like, math, 100 something and something. So I got through that, but I was always afraid. So that's back to that stagnation. Mm-hmm. I fear numbers. I have never, ever, well, I ain't gonna say ever. One time I ever wrote in a checkbook, and I just wrote it. Everything else is just in my head, and if something bounced, it just bounced. But
I think
whatever.
A lot of people live their life like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do. Some people don't even look at their bank statement. They just swipe and keep going and keep it moving. So, but
I'm in a better place, and I'm happy, and it feels good to know that your credit is going up. It feels good when you can do for your children. It feels good when you can give back. It feels good when you have money in your pocket, whether it's $20, $200, whatever level you at, because I'm probably at the $50 level, have 50 in my pocket.
Cool.
But you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking to grow and be and do, and it really does feel good.
It's on the way.
Yes, it does feel good.
My biggest problem with the way it may always seem, as far as like parents pushing their kids to go to school for a brighter future, for education. It's nothing wrong with educating yourself, but please educate yourself on something that you are going to use or benefit in the future. Meaning, I know that I was in school, I graduated, I have 2 degrees. I have an associate's and a bachelor's, as well as I'm sure everybody does at this table. I know Lynwood does, Cherisa, I'm pretty sure you do as well. I have my bachelor's and my master's. So, well, she got her master's. But so, make a long story short, I got my master's. I'll never forget this. I was required to take a class to receive my bachelor's, and to this day I still don't understand the class. It was called quantitative methods, and I can only count how many people have taken a class that you've never used any of this information outside of that class.
I think like 90% of the classes I took.
Man.
Well,
like 90%. Think about it. Besides reading, you know what I'm saying? You don't really, like, what else? Like history, do you remember any of them dates they had you remember?
No.
Well, I ain't remember the dates,
chemistry, science.
I don't even think I remember all 50 states.
I don't remember Willie Mook. I don't remember all 50 states either. I'm going to keep that real.
I probably remember all 50, but I'm saying like.
Oh, you know 50. Willie Mook. He know 50. He know 50.
I like to travel.
Yeah,
that's part of it.
Well, we like to travel.
I know, but I'm interested in like geography. Like I like watching.
And I like.
I'm a storm chaser too. I'm low-key. I want to be a storm chaser.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Go on and chase the storms. We'll see you.
I've seen them movies before. I don't want to be no parts of that.
But, however,
We'll sit back here, Willie Mook. We'll just be back here.
you like send me some pictures.
If it's one subject,
If you're alive.
if it is one subject for all you kids out there that I would tell you to pay more attention to, that I wish I would have paid more attention to, is economics.
Economics, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's that
Economics.
stuff that scared me though. But that's
But
I mean, you know what?
it's not just basic. It's like it's not just numbers. It's scenarios in this situation.
Right.
You'll like it a lot.
Well, I enjoy reading, and I love reading books. So those are the things that got me. I enjoy reading books. So.
But yeah, so
And I enjoy helping people. So social work, I don't know what was in high school with social work, but
I enjoy that as well. I'm a social worker too by trade.
by trade, you ain't
Yeah.
got all educated.
No, it's by trade because guess what? I do it without really, wanting the compensation. I just do it because I like to do it. But when I'm here doing this and trying to assist people with their credit, I still get fed. My social work need get fed when I'm here helping people with financial literacy and I'm assisting them with their credit. So like I still get that feeling, but I'm not behind a desk or in the office, or I don't have
we ain't in no box.
Yeah, ain't
we
no
not
box.
in no box.
Yeah,
This lady
I can't be boxed.
This lady came to me and was like, I want clinical work. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing clinical.
No.
I got a master's, but I'm not doing clinical. I'm doing life coaching. We talking real stuff.
Yeah.
We get outside the box. She was like, well, I just think I'm all right with that.
To each his own, but I can't. I hate being in four walls.
Yeah, I do too.
Really?
I think outside the box.
Yeah.
I color outside the lines. I've been doing that since I would start coloring.
I would get
But,
it.
Yeah.
I really get it.
I'm just me, unapologetically.
That's what's up. Respectfully.
Yes.
So we definitely appreciate you coming out, Miss Cherisa Allen. Is it G?
That's
Allen.
Cherisa G.
Cherisa
The,
G.
the
Is it G for gangster? Because Snoop.
We heard about you.
Yeah, we
Looks
heard
like
it. From the South Side. Y'all.
South Side. as my mother, the late great Pastor Victoria Swanson James would say, South Side.
Yeah, see, I know it. The G is for gangster. Y'all
gangster.
beware. So she says she on the look for a man that's gonna come and help out, but just know the G is for gangster.
Gangster.
So you got to come with something.
Come with something, or you'll be sitting on the porch.
Okay.
Okay, we closing this out because y'all trying to take me somewhere.
Gangster.
No, I have enjoyed my time. Thank you, Taryn, for connecting us. Thank you, Willie Mook.
Thank you.
And Lynwood for
you.
allowing me to come on. And I hope this is the first of many connections we make.
Absolutely.
And
I had a great time.
let's do the work in the community.
Let's get to it. Yep.
Yes.
So I'm Lynwood Powell, and
I'm Willie Mook.
we are Bad Credit is Childish. Thank you for tuning in.